Da-na-na-na. Recently I got this book, Barbie, the World Tour. It features Margot Robbie's outfits for promoting the Barbie movie. So I was thinking, why not do some studies from this film? I really love this movie, and the opening scene referencing 2001: A Space Odyssey was so funny. So I had to paint the original Barbie. Now each one of these paintings took me 30 minutes, except for the last one, you'll see, which is spent a little more time on. Just going in, getting the background color, getting the basic colors of the character and shape into the scene. Got all the little curls in her hair. Trying to make the hand look like a hand. Always a difficult task. Got that big, bright smile, bright red lipstick. Started adding some highlights. Making it so you can see her eyes through the sunglasses, just barely. So typically I slap on the various colors and they look a little rough, and I go back in with a blender brush and kind of smooth things out a bit to make it look nicer. And there she is, it's Barbie! Now for the second one, I wanted to get Barbie and Ken in the real world with their little cowboy outfits. What I was not anticipating was just how much there was going on in this shot. A lot of different colors, a lot of background pieces. And a lot of the lighting in this film, I noticed while I was making these, is very soft. There aren't a lot of harsh shadows or anything, which makes sense. You want Barbie to look very soft. And there was a lot going on in this shot. Barbie, you have Ken, you've got a whole street behind them. Backgrounds are not my forte, so bear with me here. We're trying. I tried to get just enough detail on their faces so you could be like, oh yeah, those are people. I'm not sure how effective it was. I loved making the fringe on Ken's jacket. I spent 30 minutes on this and I was very adamant on stopping after 30 minutes. Sorry, Ryan and Margot, for not making you beautiful in this one. So I was a big fan of the lighting in the scene where all the Kens are singing to all the Barbies. I thought it was very picturesque and I had a lot of fun painting this one. I ran into similar problems with this shot where there's two characters and the whole background you gotta slap in there as quick as possible and still try to make them look like humans. Although I feel like I was more effective in this one, and I think part of that is the lighting. You had these nice rim lights on the characters, you had the moonlight in the water, and the glow from the quote-unquote fireplace. This was just a delight. This was the first one I did when I started this little series. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I couldn't skip I'm Just Ken. The Kenergy is too strong in that scene. It was interesting doing this shot because it's much more impressionistic with the background. It's a dream ballet. It's not what you would normally pick up from doing color studies, which I think made it a lot of fun. There's been a struggle in each one of these, and in this particular one, it was drawing all the Kens in the background, dancing, trying to make sure I got them all in there and still made our main Ken look like a person. So you'll see I grabbed that dark color to quickly throw in all their pants and shirts and their shoes, and I took the skin color and did the same thing, adjusting it slightly along the way, depending on the character. And then I had to go in there and get the hair in there. As you can see, they all were wearing these bright pink socks, these like Barbie pink socks. I had to make sure I hit all those too along the way. Get a little bit of color variation to simulate lighting. I was not unhappy with this one. I think it came out great, especially for 30 minutes. And for this last one, I let myself take my time, and I really honestly just wanted to do a close-up, get a nice portrait, because I felt so bad about how dirty I did Margot in that one study. So I was just getting in the general color quickly, trying to get the general shape of the hair and the head and everything. And I think I spent about 2.5 hours on this, and I was kind of just taking my time, and honestly I was like chatting with friends while I was doing this, so it wasn't a solid 2.5 hours. I wasn't hyper focused like I was on the other ones. And you can see I'm just getting colors in there. I'm using Liquify, I think it's Liquify, to move around some of the features of the face to try to get the proportions more accurate. This actually looked like Emma Stone, which is not ideal because it should be Margot Robbie. So I came in here, add more detail into the background. Once I felt like that was feeling better, came back to her face, tried to add more contrast to the skin and to the hair, add a little more detail. I'd go back in and blend some of the colors together just to soften her face, soften the hair, everything. The lighting in this movie is very soft, and it made my initial pass on this kind of muddy and lacking contrast, so I had to go back in a few times with some different colors, darker colors, more vibrant colors, just to make it feel a lot better. Added some blur to the background, so her focus is Barbie. I made her pink outfit more magenta as I went along. And really I was just trying to go over everything, make it better, and then take a pass at it again. A lot of this is just based on feel. Once I had the shading down for her necktie there, I started adding in all the little details. And adding in her earrings. Just trying to make this look as nice as I could without, spending my entire life on it. And you'll see me just go back between the hair, between the skin, constantly making adjustments. Almost forgot her other earring. Usually people wear two. Here I'm adding the star pattern on her outfit. interesting highlights to it. I was really proud of those eyelets with the little ribbon going through them. I felt like that came out way better than it should. And then I went back into the face and added in those Barbie eyelashes. She's Barbie, she's gotta have nice eyelashes. And I was much happier with how she came out in this one. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it.